That morning, the sun rose just like any other, but nothing about that day was ordinary. I still remember the sound of the front door slamming, my mother's tears echoing through the house, and the silence that followed, the kind that feels heavy, like the world stopped breathing. That was the day my father walked away and took my childhood with him. Growing up, I believed my family was unbreakable. My father was my hero, the man who promised to always be there, the man who taught me how to ride a bike, how to dream big. But as I got older, I started to notice cracks, quiet arguments behind closed doors, late-night phone calls, and my mother's forced smiles. It started with distance. He came home late, his shirt smelling like perfume that wasn't my mom's. When I asked him where he'd been, he'd smile and say, "Work, buddy." Just work. But even as a kid, I could feel something was wrong. I overheard them one night. My mom whispered, "Please don't do this to us." And his reply called empty. "I can't stay anymore." The next morning, his suitcase sat by the door. I watched from the hallway, clutching my toy car, hoping he'd turn around. He didn't. He looked at me once, eyes full of something I still can't define, guilt, maybe. And then, he left. Days turned into weeks. Weeks into months. Mom tried to be strong, pretending everything was fine. But at night, I'd hear her crying softly, holding his picture. I'd whisper to myself, "He'll come back. He has to." But he never did. Birthdays passed. School plays came and went. Every time I looked into the crowd, I searched for his face, the man who used to cheer the loudest. Instead, there was only an empty chair. Years later, when I turned 18, I got a message. It was from him. Just 5 words: "I hope you're doing well." No apology. No explanation. Just words that reopened a wound I'd tried so hard to close. I learned from my mother that he'd started a new family, a new life. At first, I was angry. Angry at him, at her, at myself for still missing him. But then I realized I wasn't angry because he left. I was angry because he never looked back. Now as an adult, I understand something painful yet freeing. Some people break you not because they don't love you, but because they don't know how to love. And healing doesn't mean forgetting. It means learning to live without the apology you'll never get. So to the man who walked away, thank you. Because losing you taught me how to stand on my own.